Hello and welcome to Tuesday. It's pretty late tonight, and filming this one tiny bit past midnight, but it's okay. One thing I did want to talk about today is a pretty heavy topic. Um, so let's just get into that. Um, these past couple of weeks, I guess. Uh, what is it? Wow, it's the end of February. February. Why did I say that? It's the end of September. Um, yeah, it's getting late into the year, actually. Um, I was thinking how pretty much starting at the beginning of this month and even a little bit before when I ultimately decided to make the move to quit my previous workplace, been feeling really weird about that and everything. Because starting even like I think a few days after I quit, like that first full week that I had off, I was starting to feel, I guess, kind of bad about where I was in life. Like realizing all the college friends and uh, people I kind of grew up with are like pretty much doing pretty well for themselves, and here I am, literally, well, at the moment unemployed, but I have a master's degree. I have 3 years of work experience. I have a lot of things, knowledge and programming. Well, ish. I literally have servers in my room that I maintain and take care of. And I progress my knowledge in hobbies like photography and video editing and just a bunch of other things that I have this like jewelry and all these other things that I've been kind of um, enjoying and taking my time to deal with. And sorry, it just like everything kind of came down and hit me at once. It's like maybe like everything that I've worked up into until this point just feels like I don't feel in the right place. And this probably started back in high school. Yeah, definitely in high school, because uh, growing up in elementary and I guess middle school and high school to a degree, it's like, oh yeah, this kid is super smart. It's like, top of the class, gifted kid, whatever. And then it's like once you get to the higher grades where everybody's just as smart as you, it's like more passionate or whatever, and you're just stuck doing what you normally did as a kid, just playing games and grow up loving the internet, and that never really left me. Sure, I did great in school, as good as one can get, and was like pretty decent student in college, mostly B's and A's, but um, yeah, it's everybody else is just doing so much better than you. It's like, what do you think at this point? And today, I finally put a name to that, and that is Imposter Syndrome. Um, Imposter Syndrome is basically everything I just said. It's feeling you don't really belong in the current space that you're in. It's um, not. Let me grab the definition for you real quick. The definition of imposter syndrome, straight from the Wikipedia article itself, is uh, a psychological pattern in which an individual doubts their skills, talents, or accomplishments and has persistent internalized fear of being exposed as a fraud. And I guess that's kind of true. Um, like in college, especially during my masters, it was like I loved networking and like security stuff, but when it came to programming, it's like I am not a programmer, and now in my off time I'm like having fun programming things. It's just like the feeling that I really wasn't good at whatever I was doing, and it wasn't a great feeling. And even now it's just like, now that I recognize that it's a bit different, but like yeah, all that internalized fear is just like, I don't feel like I belong here among my peers. It's like, they're I have friends who have written incredible programs for projects. They used AI to build handwriting recognition, recognize photos, like GPS stuff, and here I am doing nothing of the sort. I could barely write a program. I know how to use some Linux stuff. I can do a little bit of programming, but nothing on the level of what my peers could do. In the workplace, that was true as well. It's just like, always feeling like, even though I try to learn as much as I can, it's just like in school and in work, it's just like, I never felt like I was, while I was learning, it's just like I never felt like I was getting better. And that I recognize now, and like now I know what to look out for. And like, because I do have all these accomplishments. I have a master's in computer science. I have so much, like so many things I've done in these short years that I've been, in college and in school and the workplace. It's just really, really weird, like looking back and realizing that's what I've had. So I guess now that I kind of recognize the signs of it, it's just how can I move forward and get better, and just move on from here. And I guess I'll try to tackle that tomorrow. I mean, I haven't really been looking for jobs too hard because of this, everything just happening these past couple of weeks. And I figured might as well put an end to this thing as soon as I can and try to do that tomorrow. Start looking for a job, and have some tiny projects planned for tomorrow as well, so I'll get to that. I'm gonna call it here for today. A bit of a heavy one, and this is already 8-ish minutes long. I didn't even realize I was running that long. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do better for myself in the upcoming days and weeks. Hopefully. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow, and until then, later.